Mayhem does thou await hellfire to the yes. Welcome one, welcome all to Mellow and Vibe. Yes, indeed. Woo! Mellow and Vibe episode 51. We're rocking it wild and the mayhem flows epically strong. Onwards and upwards. And upon episode 51, yes, indeed, we're keeping it classical and we're heading back through the moments. Nectar of bliss, beautiful and pure. Cheers one, cheers all. Oh, that's good. Everybody, truly is welcome here. Yes, indeed, everybody is welcome here at Mellow and Vibe with me, your host. I am, of course, the wild, the wacky, the unfiltered. I'm Oscar Reedlin. Woo! Yeah, baby. And it is very time to get mellow and vibe as we talk about the historical moments of wrestling, because almost moments away from Wrestalmania 41. And we're going to jump back through some moments of the moments. And of course, as we glow, yeah, we will glow as we grow closer to WrestleMania. The more moments of historical wrestling will follow, because I am a true fan of wrestling. Yeah, baby, I love me some wrestling. It is pure, it is true, it is the way and the will of life indeed. Shout out one to all the wrestling fans. If you're a true pure wrestling fan, speak it loud, speak it proud, let your voice be heard, because WrestleMania 41 is almost upon us, moments away indeed. And of course, we are talking, or we're going to mention just a little bit, like I've mentioned before, the twisted, unfiltered betrayal of the lifetime, the moments that nobody ever saw coming. And if you did, then holy hell, because I did not see that coming, and hundreds of thousands of true, pure wrestling fans never saw that coming. And I am talking about the twist of existence, where the one true, pure, spoiler alert if you don't know, but if you don't know, where the hell have you been? What is going on? Where the one true, pure, legendary John Cena, Mr. You Can't See Me, Mr. Never Give Up, Never Give In, Mr. Doctor of Thugonomics. Woo! Oh, that's a difficult one. Thugonomics. Yes, are you a master of thugonomics? Because you can't see me. What? I mean, the destruction and the carnage and the twisted demonic chaos John Cena has crafted to tear it down, burn it all down, disintegrate, snap those fingers and turn it to ash, just like Thanos did. Holy hell, if Cena gathers the Infinity Stones, he will get his way and he will snap his fingers, because he is in allegiance together with the final boss. Holy hell, I did not see that coming. I've seen the reactions, I've watched the videos, I watched it live, pure and true, where Cena snapped his fingers and twisted. The final boss gave the signal and everything just fell apart. Cody was annihilated, Cody was destroyed, left as a bloody mess. Holy hell, beaten and broken. I could not believe that. It was the moment of the moment. I'll take you back right now to a moment where that happened again for me. Live wrestling event, live wrestling premium live event, right there, watching it live as it unfolded step by step, match after match, win after win, after loss after loss. Holy hell, another twisted moment of a lifetime in wrestling history that I never once predicted, that I never once saw unfold, and you could probably guess what I'm about to say, what words are about to emanate from my mouth, from my existence. You'll know it if you're a true pure wrestling fan, because you would have been there. You would have either been there, or you would have watched it live unfold. I need a drink for this. I'm gonna need some more nectar. I'm gonna need some more nectar for this. Holy hell. The moment I speak of that will forever live on in wrestling history, that no one will ever forget, no how many years, centuries or eons pass, the one time, I mean there have been many moments, but the one time the world was left in silence, the one time the world was stunned, just like the twist and the betrayal and the snap and the change of John Cena. It's when the Undertaker's streak ended, yeah. It's when the Undertaker's streak ended. The words of the legendary Michael Cole as the referee. 1, 2, 3. The streak is over. Even now I get goosebumps. Even now, look, I've got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see that, but holy hell, I've got those goosebumps everywhere. In the soul, in the brain, in the mind. Thinking back to that moment, I was there live. I watched it live. I saw it unfold step by step. 1, 2, kick out, the streak lives on. 1, 2, almost 22. Holy hell. But as the match flowed on, flowed freely, flowed, and the mayhem and the madness and the carnage became apparent, it was 1, 2, 3. The streak is over, and I, along with the world, silent. And no one will ever forget, if you are a true, pure wrestling fan and you hold wrestling in your heart, you hold wrestling in your mind, in your soul, it's your passion, it keeps you rocking strong. You will never ever forget that moment, and you will know exactly where you were, whether if you were there inside the building, inside the event, or if you watched it live unfold before your very eyes. You will never forget that moment, what you were doing, what you were feeling, how your mind unfolded this, because that is a time just like historical moments in wrestling history, just like John Cena when the twist happened and no one saw that coming. I've watched the videos, I've seen the reactions the same as the streak ended. Even Paul Heyman did not believe it. I've seen his face. I've seen all the faces. I've seen it all. My, oh my. And it's moments like that in a wrestling historical history that will always live on. Wrestle history, or wrestling historics, whatever you want to call it. WrestleMania is already WrestleMania. I'm trying to play it on the words of mania, history mania, wrestling history mania, whatever it be. It's wrestling history, pure and true, and moments like that seared in time for all, forever, for everybody to relive. The archives live strong, and nobody will ever forget these moments when the streak ended, when it was finally 21-1, and when John Cena let it all burn. But yeah, I did say I was taking us back into wrestling historical moments. I mean, that was one because now that was many, many years ago. And of course, keeping with Cena and the Final Boss, where they stood battle to battle, hand in hand at WrestleMania. One final time, one and only, but it happened twice. Yep. It happened 3 times. It happened quite a few times. It was one and only advertised as, for the first time ever, Cena steps in with the Final Boss, the Great One, the People's Champ, The Rock. Holy hell, there have been so many, many historical moments. I mean, Batista came close to defeating the Streak. There was Kane, the brother versus brother, the Brothers of Destruction. And of course, many, many WrestleMania moments of pure and true. Of course, when Jericho undisputed the first ever WrestleMania, defeating The Rock and Austin back to back in one night. Holy hell, that was a fire of a WrestleMania moment. No one will ever forget that, and Jericho will not let you forget that too, because he reminds you every time he's the world's greatest, as they say, the best in the world by Punk. Punk is the best in the world too, rocking it wild. And of course, and another WrestleMania moment, which we will talk about, is the gold standard Shelton Benjamin. He would always baffle us. He would always leave us breathless. He would always leave us amazed with his high-flying antics off and around the ladder. And of course, Jeff Hardy too, yes. Well, he's not Mr. WrestleMania, but he's Mr. Showstopper, Mr. Steal the Show. He rocked it wild, he kept it crazy, and we love a bit of Jeff Hardy. I'm trying to do it, but I'm not really. I'm terrible. I don't have the moves, I don't have the grooves, but I am a hellfire of a Jeff Hardy fan. The legend lives on. Do not forget the brother Matt Hardy, Matt and Jeff, the Showstoppers, the High Flyers, the Tag Team Champions, pure and true. And of course, the matches they had with the Dudleys, Edge and Christian. Holy hell, they were beautiful. And they were blessed, they were unstoppable. Jumping back, right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do Sit, because speaking of high-flying, show-stopping, CM Punk won the Money in the Bank, both WrestleManias back-to-back, if I remember correctly. I think it was WrestleMania 24 and WrestleMania 25. I could be wrong. Please don't quote me on that, because I don't think it was 23. So I think it was back-to-back 24 and 25, because 25th was the anniversary where Rey Mysterio defeated JBL. Holy hell, WrestleMania history. Rey Mysterio rocking it down, WrestleMania 25, the diamond in the shimmer, rocking it wild and defeating JBL in about 8 seconds for the Intercontinental Champion, retaining his title, dressed as the Joker, rocking it wild. Heath Ledger, true classic. That was a WrestleMania moment, because JBL lost, and then he was like, you know what, I quit, and he's gone, and he's tearing it up, and he's off, and just the year before, WrestleMania 24, if I'm remembering this correctly, hopefully I am, because my brain is my brain, and it's got a lot in there, there's so much in there, but WrestleMania 24, the year before, the man, the Nature Boy, the legend, woo! Ric Flair stepping in the ring against Mr. WrestleMania. The boyhood dream lives on. Shawn Michaels, the showstopper, back-to-back. Ric Flair's career was on the line, because many, many, many months previous, he was told that the next time he loses a match, he will be fired. And he kept rocking it for months. That was wrestling history at its finest, because for months, he kept going, and he was unstoppable. Then WrestleMania 24, Michaels, I'm I'm sorry I love you. I'm sorry I love you. Ric Flair going, come on! Come on! Calling for it. Sweet chin music. 1, 2, 3. Michaels picks up the victory and Flair retires. Well, he has to. He has no choice. But hellfire to the yes. That was a historical match for the making in history. Wrestling history right there going down. We're yelling what the happened. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was truly, truly amazing. It was beautiful. It was bliss. And it was unforgettable. These moments are beautiful. These moments are hellfire to the yes. And of course, we're going to jump back yet again with some more wrestling historical moments. We'll even jump back to the House of Hardcore. What? October 6, 2012, the House of Hardcore, legendary ECW. I miss it every single day. That was a showstopper. That was fire. One night stand. And of course, I also miss the Attitude Era. This is the Rumble edition, Attitude Era Rumble edition. But I miss it so much. It is epic. It is beautiful. And of course, we have the highlights. We have the highlights of all the years going back to some of the greatest years in wrestling history. 2013, the best of the best. Punk featuring on the cover. The history just reigns. And it bathes us, it keeps us warm, it wraps us, and there are countless historical moments at WrestleMania, Raw, SmackDown, ECW, NXT, twisting it round, TN, wow, where we were going there. I mean, there's some historical moments there too, because that pure is wrestling as well, because we're keeping it in ECW, we're keeping it in WWE, and of course, because we went back to the Attitude Era WWF, but that was many a year ago, changing. Holy hell, that was historical when they changed from there to there. My damn, we will never forget there. And we will, of course, rock it wild with the historical moments. The best of Raw, the best of SmackDown, the greatest of Extreme ECW. It has been beautiful. It has been bliss. This has been wrestling history, wrestling moments of pure, true bliss, unforgettable historical moments, seared, that will live on forever and always. You epic, legendary wrestling fans, slay it your way, do your thing, and speak it loud, speak it proud, let your voice be heard from the rooftops, from the mountains, emanate it across the universe. I have been Oscar Riedlin. This has been Mellow and Vibe. Hellfire to the yes. Wrestling bliss, because we love it so. That wrestling magic and that work of art flows epically strong. Mellow and Vibe moments that craft and create within history. Rock it wild and speak it loud. Slay it, queen. Slay it. Let me talk to you. Hell yeah!